It's Wednesday, October 15th, 2025, and you're hanging with us on CoeCast. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Riley. Today's episode is made completely with AI. We're battle testing Microsoft Vibe Voice 7B for our voices, so if it calls me Riley mid-rant, we're leaving it. Science needs bloopers.
Literally, headline for creators and marketers. Google Veo 3.1 just went from cool demo to ships reliably. Two practical knobs changed the game: native vertical 9:16 video and first and last frame control. And you can hit both through the Gemini API.
That last frame thing? Chef's kiss. End cards that actually land where you want, not vaguely somewhere in the last 2 seconds. Finally.
Yeah, think of it as pinning your CTA on a specific frame. You can standardize offer lockup at frame X, keep typography and color right on the mark, and not do 3 re-exports just to nail the final second.
And vertical is native now, no prompt hacks, no post reframing. That is huge for TikTok, Reels, Shorts. Most brands live or die in 9:16.
Exactly. For automation folks, this is one config, one render, fewer fixes. Set aspect ratio in the request, define how the first and last frame should look, batch it, and you're not hand-stitching a dozen variants.
All right, quick vibe check on quality and limits. We're seeing solid cohesion with multi-shot and scene extension, but vertical is often capped at 720p right now, and audio stems aren't exposed yet. So if you need 1080p portrait or separate VO and music tracks for fancy edits, that's still on the wish list.
True. Reporting points to overall pricing drops across VO tiers and a path to 1080p in some aspect ratios. But for a lot of short-form placements, 720p vertical is still workable.
Who's this really for? Performance marketers and social teams who need predictable CTAs at the end? Agencies doing ad variants? And anyone running localization at scale, like swap currency, language, and end cards programmatically without breaking the story spine.
And ops people who love clean conveyor belts. The Gemini routes make the production story clear. You can prototype in AI Studio, then move to the API when you want to scale.
Wait, let's sidebar 90 seconds on the broader AI week, because everything's converging. Yesterday, we talked about those penny-priced Kandinsky 5 text-to-video endpoints, 5 to 10 cents for short clips, so exploration got cheap. We did a whole Bots That Click episode on agents leaving the chat box, Gemini's computer use clicking buttons, Amazon Q doing governed workflows, and DeepSeek keeps pushing token prices down, so your tech side of the stack is less spendy too.
Put together, cheaper drafts, stronger agents, and now Veo 3.1 gives you precise endings plus native vertical. That's the loop research to brief to render to schedule, with humans in the approval lane.
Okay, back to the matchup everyone asks about, Sora 2 versus Veo 3.1. If you need frame-accurate CTA control and scene extension, Veo gets the nod today. If you want that single render that feels finished with audio and visuals born together, Sora's been strong there. Pick your poison by job.
And if you want a deeper take on Sora's trajectory and guardrails, we unpacked it on the site last month. The short version, both are viable at the top, but Veo's API story is straightforward for production right now.
Let's talk workflow. Give me the boring but beautiful automation path.
In N8N trigger on new brief in your CMS, call Veo via Gemini with aspect ratio set to 19:16, include first frame and end frame configs, wait for the job, run an auto review, step safe zones, brand color deltas, legibility, then write to storage, attach metadata, and queue to your scheduler if confidence is high. Everything gets a run ID so you can reproduce the asset later.
And throw a spend governor in there. No more than 100 renders per campaign run, or pause batch if contrast fails twice in a row. Little rules prevent big headaches.
Use cases: short-form paid and organic, reliable vertical output means fewer manual fixes and tighter brand framing. Performance creative, consistent endings across offers and headlines bump CTR and save your editor's sanity. Localization: programmatically swap end cards, VO language, and currency while keeping the same story beats.
Creators, this helps you too. Say you're a solo YouTuber doing shorts, now you can lock the opening frame to a punchy hook and end on a crisp subscriber CTA, not whatever frame the model felt like.
Yep. Also worth noting, scene extension helps avoid jump cut glue. Longer clips without stitching, steadier characters, quality of life features that matter when you're cranking variants.
What still needs work? Webhooks and job callbacks could be richer. Right now you'll write a little orchestration glue, and audio stems and licensing metadata would unlock automated mixing and QC in a big way.
Let's do a quick tactical 3-pack. 1. Add variant factory same opening product beat, then 4 mid-scene vibes, all landing on the exact same end frame CTA. Compare apples to apples because your ending is fixed.
2. Localization in bulk. Keep the same story flow but swap VO language and the end card currency per geo. Frame-accurate endings make retargeting funnels so much cleaner.
Social packaging for blog posts. Generate a 1916 teaser with a templated opening frame, your visual motif in the middle, and a locked end frame CTA. Ship to Shorts Reels TikTok on a schedule. UTM it, obviously.
Risk and limits, rapid fire. Vertical often tops out at 720p, fine for feeds, not for premium placements. No audio stems yet DAW heads will still want to split tracks themselves. Webhook depth is improving but not enterprise perfect, build retries and monitoring.
And put guardrails in, log prompts, parameters, and reviewers. Keep human in the loop at publish. If an auto-check dips below confidence, escalate to a larger model or a human.
Price and value. The story is production-friendly. Reports point to lower per-second pricing and more flexible aspect ratios. Paired with fewer re-exports, this trims both time and budget.
Compare the field without throwing elbows. This is less about raw sizzle and more about reliability knobs. If your job is to ship 10 on-brand clips before lunch, native vertical plus end-frame control is what you bet on.
Hey, can we meme it? When your end card lands dead center on the last frame, my CTR just made eye contact. Sparkles. Little zoom. You know the vibe.
I'll allow it. Availability notes start in Google AI Studio, move to the Gemini API for scale. If your team doesn't have a native connector, the SDKs and plain HTTP calls are enough to template prompts and batch runs.
And creative folks, this isn't engineers only. Beginners can use AI Studio, ops teams can wire the API, and advanced users can get modular with templated prompts and spreadsheet-driven batches. No PhD required.
Pop culture angle. This is the short-form reality we're in. The vibe is less film school thesis and more feed-native stingers with machine precision landings. It's not flashy, it's effective.
Okay, but I'm going to challenge you. If someone needs unified audio that feels baked in out of the box, Sora's still a strong call. Veo's integrated audio helps, but without stems, you're not doing detailed sound design without extra steps.
Totally fair. That's the pick-by-job mantra. Veo for frame-accurate CTA control and vertical pipelines, Sora when one pass that feels done beats modular control, and the open ecosystem options when price or ownership is the driver.
Speaking of drivers, where's this headed next? Audio stems plus richer metadata. That unlocks full belts, generate, AutoQC brand color swings and policy, mix VO per locale, schedule, monitor, and retrain templates on performance data. Human in the loop stays, but the loop gets tighter.
Benchmarks tip before we land. Ignore vendor charts and run your workload. Grade on prompt adherence, edit time saved, acceptance rate, and cost per usable asset. If end-frame control cuts your re-exports by half, that's the real ROI.
Final quick wins. Add a safe zone overlay in your auto review, lock seed ranges per campaign for style stability, and add a no more than X renders per day governor so the bot doesn't speed run your budget.
That's the show. Thanks for hanging with us on KoiCast this Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. Today's episode was made completely with AI using Microsoft Vibe Voice 7B, blemishes and all.
For more AI news and breakdowns, hit koi.com/resources. Don't forget to subscribe.
Catch you next time.